Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, guys. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Hey, Charity. Welcome, Charity. Welcome, guys. We'll get started. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Hey, guys. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hey, guys. As you guys know, on Thursdays, we do stocks, options, and ETFs. All right. So this evening, we'll go over stocks, options, and ETFs. All right. All right. I'm going to share my screen. Welcome, everyone. To share my screen here. 1 second. We have a slow week in the in equity markets. All right, but things are still holding. Let's. All right, awesome. So you guys should see my screen here. All right. Let's see here. Let's go to the markets. All right, so here is the Dow. All right, we still have a buy signal on the Dow, right? Holding nicely here in the markup phase. Right. So hey Charity, hey Kawisi, hey Bill, welcome Bill. Solomon, welcome. Marisol, welcome Marisol. Right, welcome guys, welcome. All right, so let's get to it. All right, not a lot of action in the equity markets this week. All right, things have been flat to down, but still holding. All right, so if we take a look at the Dow, here's the buy signal on the Dow, holding nicely in the markup phase. All right, we still don't have a buy signal here on the NASDAQ, no buy signal yet. Purple support and resistance. So that's a bit of a concern, but not major. All right. The S&P right here. All right. Here's the buy signal here. Pull back a bit, but still green candle. So no concern right now. Right. We don't have any concerns right now. A bit of a pullback in the Russell also. Okay, right here, buy signal was here, right, but still holding. All right, and considering the soft week we've had, things are still holding. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get a nice pop. All right, on Friday to push things higher. The VIX is still, and now we'll look at some stocks in a few minutes here. The VIX is still at 23. It was at 24, I believe, yesterday. All right, so it's holding. We need the VIX to get below 20. All right, so we need the VIX to get below 20. But that's fine. We'll take it. Here it is now. All right. And as you guys know, we use the VIX to measure volatility in the equity markets. All right, so this was the high here, and we've been coming down, so that's good. We need the VIX to come down. Right, we need decreasing in volatility for the equity market, stock market to move higher. All right, so we need the VIX to come down, test this support around 22. Ideally, we need to get around 20. There's 20 right here, and we're not too far. I mean, one day can get us at 20, and then ideally we want to get below 20. Right, so if we can, the VIX can get below 20, decrease volatility, that will move the markets higher. All right, so the equity markets, the stock market. All right, so things are just holding. Don't be too concerned if you're in your positions, as long as you've got green candles, even white candles, just hold firm. If you got red candles, then you should close those trades. All right. On the we looked at this yesterday on the Dow, right? On the Dow, right? Monthly time frame, still holding. Buyers are coming in. All right. So nothing has changed. The sectors, all right? The sectors have retraced a bit, but still holding. All right, still holding. Energy is still our top sector, right? A bit of a retracement, but guess what? Still holding, things can move higher. Okay, so no major change. All right, any questions on the indexes? Any questions on the sector? Any of the sectors? All right. I want to spend some time on Stock Boss. All right, hopefully we didn't trade Sniper last week. All right, so those of you who trade Sniper with us, right, we did not trade Sniper. We did not have any really good options flow. So we'll look to trade Sniper tomorrow, right? Stock Boss, lots of opportunities in Stock Boss. Look here, tons of stocks, guys, in Stock Boss. Look at that, lots of opportunities, all right, in Stock Boss. I'm surprised, not a lot of energy stocks, right? So we'll keep an eye on that, right? Not a lot of energy stocks showing up today, right? But healthcare, right? And services, technology, right? Technology. So let's take a look at some of the technology stocks, right? Is anyone in any Charity? I know we took a look at some of your stocks today. Are you guys are you in any technology stocks, Charity? I'm not sure which sectors you were in. And Bill, are you in any stocks also?
Yeah, just one in energy stock, OII.
OII. Okay, that's Bill. OIIBO. And how about Charity? Do you have any energy?
Yeah, so the two that I got on the daily time frame are DDD
D,
and
what is it? D?
DDD, like David,
Okay.
and then skills SKLZ.
SKL. I think we looked at that. SKLV.
Z like zebra.
Oh, Z. Okay. Okay. And those are energy, right?
Yeah. I do have Vimeo as well, but that's on the 240.
Okay. All right. Hey, Mary, welcome. Hey, Mary.
Yes, hi.
Hi. Do you have any good news for us?
No,
Oh, all right. Mary, you remember this yesterday? We talked about your trade, EURSEK. Tell me,
which one?
EURSEK.
Yes.
Are you still in it? Tell me you're still in it.
No, I got out.
Mary. No, you did not. You got out of that trade.
Yeah.
EURSEK on the 60-minute time frame, the one we talked about last night,
Mm-hmm.
all green candles.
I
Have
just
you
got out.
have you looked at it? Have you looked at it today?
No, today's been a crazy day.
Mary, look at your trade. This is your trade here. Mary. Oh God, I was hoping you would stay in. This is it. This is where last night, this is where we were talking about it last night. And look where it is now.
I got out.
Yeah. Yeah. And you got out after, did you get out before or after class?
No,
You
no,
got
no,
out
much later.
much later. Yeah.
Mm. It had
Yeah.
gone out. Let me see where I got out.
This is double your move. So from here to here, this is where you got out, and this is where it is now. So what's the lesson here? Is there a lesson?
stay the course.
Yeah. Yeah. This is disappointing, right? This will, when this happens, you will second guess, right? You will start to second guess yourself. All right. All right. So I would rather traders, especially new traders, I'd rather you take a loss, execute the trade properly and take a loss. All right. I would rather see this than not staying in the trade here. All right. Yeah, so just remember, all green candles, when it's green candles, just stay in, right? If you've got to, and I was just hoping, I put this on here, I to remind myself to ask you about this, and I was hoping that you would have stayed in it. And I know it's hard to stay in these trades. We all, have to fight against, our emotions. But I would, if I was you and anyone else here that's having a difficult time staying in trades, for you especially, Mary, I would take a picture of this. right? I would take a picture of this to remind yourself why we need to stay in the trades. Okay, and it's not just about this particular trade, right? But all of the trades, right? That's a great trade here. That's a great trade. All right. Great trade. Great trade. So I was hoping that you'd stay in. But I know you still working things out. All right. But do me a favor though. When we do the classes, and everyone, when we do the classes, like Charity contacted me today, we looked at some of her trades, and I don't know exactly how things are going to work out. What I know though is that we need to follow the trade. So just, when we say, hey, follow this, stick with it, try to stick with it. Okay, try to stick with it. All right, try to stick with it. All right. If it fails, guess what? No big deal. If you get a white candle, a red candle, no big deal. We can close the trades. But this trade right here will make up, right? This trade right here so far will make up for some of those previous losses. All right. So, all right. Next time, okay, Mary. Next time, stay in them. Try to stay with them. Try to stay with it. All right. Okay. So, let's see here. All right. So let's take a look at energy. So keep an eye on energy. We still have buy signals, but the flow here in stock bars, we only have one energy stock, and that's rig. And I think we've traded rig before. But let's see, Bill, yours is OII. OII. Oh my goodness. Bill, where was your buy on this?
$10.82.
$10.82.
Yeah.
Okay, good
I-
job.
Yeah, I bought some options on it too. I bought 3 contracts a couple weeks ago. I sold 2, kept 1 until it almost expired last week, made it out a little bit. I still got 2 contracts left to expire in the middle of December.
Okay.
So it's running okay. It's doing all right.
So you traded the underlying stock and the
Yep.
options, and you got calls.
Yeah, I got $15 calls.
Oh, look at you. Bill. Nice.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Nice, good job. So the underlying is you're still holding the underlying stock itself. So that position you're still holding that core position.
Yeah, I might just hold out. I might sell these options when it comes time and just take that and just scale up a little bit on this.
Okay, let's see if there's an opportunity to scale up.
Sure.
Let's see here. Okay, you might have an opportunity. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's move it to. All right, let's move it to the weekly. Oh, look at this. You are early, so you got in at 1080. It's at 1528. Let's bring in a monthly. That's energy. All right, look at this. Yeah, I would say you have a good chance with the underlying. You might even get some more opportunities to calls. Let's see here. Here, here, pretty good support, really good support. Right, really good support here. All right. And your support right here on the monthly, right? The monthly here, right here at support on the monthly is 1080 bill. All right, so you nailed that entry on that on your daily time frame. Okay, so here is support here. All right, right at 1084. 1084. It's currently at 15. 1525, 1084 is right here. So you nailed it and you're still in. All right, you can look to add, let's see. Nice markdown phase, nice markdown phase. All the selling is basically done. Right, green candle, right? You have your first green candle here. Nice and early. Right. Right. Here is your resistance. Resistance is right here. So Bill, I would write this number down. Okay. 1780, 1758. Okay,
1758 is the
is
resistance I'm looking
yeah,
for
your,
to scale up.
yeah. That's your big resistance. This is where you should see, you could see a lot of buying come in.
Okay.
And we'll take a look at the daily, but just keep that number
Yep.
in mind. Yeah, you can absolutely scale in. So if you look here, so good support, we know we got good support down in this area here, right here, right here. Some resistance right here, right here. All right, and definitely this area right here. Okay, so not a lot of consolidation. This is pretty smooth. This markdown phase here is pretty smooth. A bit of choppiness in here, but you should be fine. You could get up to at least 30 up in this area in here. Okay, so definitely hold the underline. And then scale, you can scale up. That's on the monthly here. Good job, though, Bill. Good job. Good
Hey, I
job.
was going to ask you, is the market open on Black Friday, the Friday after Thanksgiving?
I don't think so. I think it might be half day. I think it's half day. I think it's half day, but I'm not 100% on that.
Okay. Okay.
But I know it's closed Christmas Day. Okay, I think it might be half day.
All right.
Half day. Let's see here. Good job. Good job with this. I like what you did with the options. I like what you did with the calls. And I think Sniper has really helped you.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. When you can take a core position and trade options calls around that core position or around your underline, that's really cool. That's really cool. How much were the options inexpensive for you?
No, I don't think they were. Let's see.
What, $5, $6?
Yeah, I think it was $6 and change
Okay, that's not bad.
for the first ones I bought.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right, I want to see a daily here to scale up. So yeah, so I would say, see here. So you need to get above. You need to get above that 17. So you need to get above this area here, right? Get above. Six sellers are sitting here. So 15. What number? 1754. I have right here. What number did I give you?
1758 is what you gave me.
Okay, so yes, yeah. So right here, right around, yes, 1758, 59, 60. And what you're hoping to do is you got to get past here, okay, before you add. Okay, so get past that number right there before you add. Okay, because sellers are sitting here. Sellers are sitting here. They're sitting right here also. Okay, so you got to get through this high and hold. Okay, get through this high and hold. And then you can add. You'll get a bit of a pullback, right? A pullback.
Yeah.
But you're good. You're good to get. You're good to spike. Just like here, if you notice here, this big candle here, right? Basically in one day, made it right all the way up, right? Just like here, gapped up, right? Made it all the way up. So you should get up here. But what you hope is that it holds, right? It gets up
Right, and
here.
it holds past the $18 mark, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're hoping for.
Yeah. And you just need it to hold before you add, because when you add, you'll be adding more risk, right? So you want to make sure that you've gotten past here, right? You build somewhat of a floor, right? This becomes support right now, and then just watch your candles for another move higher, and that's when you need to add. Okay, if you see any white candles, if it starts to, white candles as it gets in this area here, then you shouldn't add, right? You should look to close.
Yep.
Okay, because sellers are sitting here, but really good job. Very proud.
Thank you.
Good job. And the fact that you took some options and you took profits of those options, and you banking profits, that's really good. That's really good. That's really good. That's really good. You can't do that with every stock, right? But with the price action here, gapping up, things are moving higher. We've got buy signal in energy. That's the way to play that. Very good, very good. All right, Charity, let's take a look at you. Anyone has any questions on what Bill did here? Does anyone have any questions on what Bill did here? This is pretty cool. This is really, really smart trading. All right, really, really smart trading. And what Bill is doing is taking his knowledge, and that's why it's good to trade multiple markets, multiple systems, because you can do things like this. He's taking his experience from Sniper Trader, right, where he's trading options, and he's bringing it to Stock Boss here. All right. Let's see here. So Charity, DDD, and that's energy. Okay. All right. Good markdown phase. I think you are one of the best for getting these really good markdown phases. Charity. So really good markdown phase. You guys see that? Not a lot of consolidation. All right. Buy signal was here. Where was your price, Charity? What was your price?
The buy signal.
At the buy, so around $9 and change. Purple support and resistance. So this is a bit of a challenge. All right. The only concern is that we needed to hold above resistance. So previous resistance is support. So here is resistance right here, right? Resistance becomes support. So now resistance is now support. It needs to stay green candles, right? We don't need any white candles like here. We definitely don't need any red candles. All right. So keep it on the daily time frame. All right. And just pay attention to it. All right. It is energy. So hopefully it is energy.
Technology, actually.
Technology. Okay. All right. So that's technology. we'll take a look
I
at it.
didn't see, I think there were only like 3 energy stocks when I was looking and they didn't have good charts. So I have no energy ones.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they're pulling not totally out of energy, but they've scaled back a bit, the institutions. But we're not going to give up on them yet, all right? Because we still have a buy signal in energy. But keep an eye on it here. We needed to stay above resistance, right? Previous resistance is now support. So no, we don't need any white candles, no red candles. Okay, right. And that's technology. Technology is making a move. Let's see here. And the next one is SK. I think we looked at this one today. SKLZ. All right. What sector is this one?
It's also technology.
Technology. Okay. Yeah, this is the one we said to close. All right. So I would just in the morning, you got a red candle here. All right. Just close it. What was your entry price? One what? 117, 118?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would, you have a red candle here. What you don't want are sellers to come in, right? And push it lower. All right. So I mean you could get a bounce, but red candle, I would clean it up, close it. All right. You've got tight support and resistance right in here, but this red candle here, that's a concern. That's a concern. And that's technology also. Let's take a quick look at technology. We do have a lot of technology stocks here. We'll look here, lots of technology stocks coming up. So let's take a look at, where is it? Technology right here. There's a pullback here. So here's the technology sector. It's too bad that these sectors and the indexes are pulling back a bit. But that can change. We still have a buy signal. Right? Still have a buy signal in technology. So buy signal right here, nice markdown phase, right? That's our accumulation right here. All right, broke resistance, buy signal. Now it's pulling back, and now it's kind of almost below that resistance, which is now support. So we need buyers to come in, right? If not tomorrow, definitely next week. And what we need now, back up and now start moving higher. Okay, so keep an eye, really keep an eye on that, Charity. Okay. Let's see. Any questions, guys? Mary, you have a question?
No, I have 2 stocks I'd like you to take a look at.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There is RITM.
Okay. RITM.
And then TWOU.
TWO. And what sector are they in?
I don't remember.
Okay. Let's see here. RIT, right? RIT.
I think that
Mary,
one is in real estate, I think.
What's that?
I think that one is in financials, real estate.
Okay. Is it RIT?
Yeah, RITM.
RIT. Oh, yes. RITM. Okay. RITM. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find it in here. RIT. left. Okay, all right. And you said real estate. Yes, that looks like might be real estate. Okay. What was your entry price on it, Mary? Do you know? You remember? Mary, what was your price? Mary, you there?
Sorry, that I think was right at the open at the buy signal.
At the buy signal. Okay. All right. So your buy signal was here. So right around nine and change. It's at 853. All right. So it's trading below. It's now back. I would say that this was a high. This is an interesting one here. All right. This is an interesting one. We have, it was a high. That's a high buy signal. So since it was a high buy signal, we're gonna keep it here. All right, so this is near-term support right here. Previous resistance is now support, but we're gonna look at this support here. This is perhaps your better support right here. All right, so do not close this. All right, you've got the green candles, nothing to do. Right? If it drops down, give you a white candle like here, all right? Still don't do anything there, okay? If it gives you a red candle or a sell signal like this, then you get out, okay? This has, because it has a high buy signal, it has a lot of room to play, okay? So it can come down in this whole, all this area in here, right? Even if it might even come down in here a bit and not give you a sell signal, not even give you a red candle. All right, it has a, you see that? You see what I'm looking at here? It has a lot of room. All this area in here is tradable. Okay, so it can pull back like this. Okay, and then just take off. Okay, because it doesn't have any real support in here. All right. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so watch it, but don't, like here, it's got a green candle, right? It's still, if you look here, so if you look here, and what I think this could do, anything can happen, but what I think this could do is it's pull back right at that moving average, okay? So, and it's holding pretty good, right? So it's trying to build, okay? So you should get something like this, unless the market breaks down, right? But doesn't look like that's the case. Okay, so hold on. Worst case scenario, you get something like this. That's worst case, and you'll have to get out, right? That's worst case. But you'll find no white candles, Mary, right? No white candles, no red candles, all right? So use this one here, your EUR/SEK as an example. Right? Your trade right here, use that as an example and stay in the trade. All right, so right, like this one here, you had no red candles, no white candles, right? Higher, same here. Same here. All right, so same here. Want to build those good habits. Those good habits. So same thing here. All right. So no red candles, no white candles, green candles. Look at all that green candles right here, all that buying right here. Very good confirmation. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. And the other one was TWON.
TWOU.
OU, TWOU. Okay. My U looks like an N. All right. TWOU. And I'm so proud of you for taking these trades, everyone. All right. That's how we learn. We don't trade, we can't learn. TWO. Okay. And this is technology too? Guys, I'll give you guys a tip. When you trade the stocks, okay, that sector is critical, right? So I would write, make, just track it by the sector. That's critical, right? Because if that sector, let's say for instance, right, it's a big deal. That sector is a big deal because let's say the like energy right here, that energy sector, right? We're seeing fewer stocks come in energy, right? And if that energy stock, if that energy sector starts to, right, break down, right? If we like here, right, technology here, if technology right here breaks down, gives a sell signal like this, right? Remember, your stocks will follow these sectors. So that sector, if we go by the index, so the Dow, the S&P, Nasdaq, and Russell, then the sector, then the stocks. All right. So if that sector breaks down, right, and gives us a sell signal, and our stocks will follow. All right. And what we can do, this will give us a heads up, and we can get out. We could get out cleanly, right? Even before the rest of the stocks go down lower. So, the sectors that it's important. So when you guys make a note, especially when you're new, right? So write down the sector, and then the stock. All right, write down the sector and then the stock. Mary, is it technology? Let's see here.
Sorry, I don't have the information with me where I wrote it down.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just next, just yeah. I think I want to say, but I don't know. I'm guessing. Um, yeah, but let's see here. So let's analyze it. All right, very good markdown phase. Look at here. Good job. Very good markdown phase right here. That's exactly what we want to see. All right, we'll let someone else buy that 40. All right, we'll let someone else buy it up here. All right, so your buy signal came in at around what? Around $8 or so.
Was 8.3.
Okay, good job. Very good job. All right. It's holding right here. So we had nice accumulation, tight support and resistance. That's what we want. Okay. Buy signal here. Buyers are coming in. It's holding right here. It's holding between a very narrow support and resistance. So that's good. Nothing to be concerned about. We bring it up here. Look here. All right, so here is resistance here. Here is support. It's gotten out of this consolidation here, accumulation, and now it's in the markup phase. Okay, so nothing to do, all green candles, right? So what we needed to do is hold, test, right? Test this resistance, test the highs, and then move lower. If it breaks down, breaks support, you don't do anything, unless it gives you a red candle or sell signal to get out, then you'll get out. Okay, but green candles don't do anything. Let's see what the potential is. Just like we looked at Bill's trade, right? Let's see what your potential is here, Mary, on the, let's take a look at the weekly first. Got it around 8. So good job, good entry.
This is technology.
Technology, okay. Technology, okay, good. We've seen a lot of technology stocks. So weekly, let's take a look at the monthly. See if we see anything here on the monthly. Okay. You guys will notice here. You see how you guys see how this, you'll see this a lot, where it starts here. This was 2015, went all the way up, right? So 2015 went through all that mark-up phase, markdown phase, and now it's sitting here. All right. You will definitely get some buying, right? You can get some buying to come in, All right. But sometimes these stocks like this, right? And Bitcoin is doing the same thing. If we look here with Bitcoin, all right, start paying attention to this. I think Peter calls it the mountain, right? The mountain, all right? Start paying attention to when you guys see this. A lot of times they don't go back up and do this again, all right? A lot of times that doesn't happen. So just because it's low and it's cheap doesn't mean, right? And just because it did this before, right? Doesn't mean it's guaranteed to do this again. Okay, a lot of times this is what will happen. That's why, you know, you guys can see, you'll see a stock or any instrument where it just never goes back to where it was before, right? Never get back to its all-time high. What happens a lot is this. There's a reason why they've sold it off. And, you know, Mary, you're not trying to get a big move. You're just trying to get, right? You're just trying to get a small move on the daily time frame. But this is a good lesson. This is something to learn here. We do this right here, right? It's definitely in a downward trend. And what can happen a lot, this is just for learning opportunity here, all right? So what could happen a lot is that the price could do this. And more often than not, this is what happens, right? So we can get, so Mary, you can get a move to here, to about right here, which is about $20, right? Consolidate a bit like this, let's say, and then start to come back down again. So just because we buy it at the bottom, look at just like here, right? Came down, made support here. It didn't go back and made, you know, new all-time highs. right? It went up here, came back down, right? Same thing can happen. You go up to about here, about 20, then come back down, all right? So that has nothing to do with your trade, Mary, but I just want to show that because you guys will see that a lot. We're seeing that right now with Bitcoin. All right, so if we take a look at Bitcoin right here, you guys will see almost the identical chart. Right, where it's doing this right here, right? And it could make a move. So Bitcoin could make a move like here. All right, let's do this. You guys see what you guys see that? Yes, no?
Yeah, I see it.
All right, let's see here. All right, so we did a trend line like this. All right, so you see where it's holding here to that trend line, downward trend line. So there's no guarantee that the price, this is scary when we see it like this. There's no guarantee that it's going to get back up here, right? It could come down like this and keep knocking right on that trend line and keep going down, just like it's been doing here. Okay, and keep going down. So there's no guarantee that when they make this mountain that they'll go up and make another mountain, right? All right. But for Mary, for your trade, let's do this. Let's bring it weekly, and we're almost done, guys. Weekly time frame. All right, you've got good support on the weekly. Good support here. See that? Good support here. And then it's right here. So you just need a pop here, right? You just need some buyers to come in here. All right. Like here. And you've seen that price action already on the daily. All right. If it fails, just get out. All right. How will we know if it failed? Mary, how will we know if it's failed? The trade has failed. Mary.
The white candle.
The white candle. White candle will be a warning, right? But how would we know if it's failed? The trade has failed. Failed, and you need to get out.
When it breaks support.
Okay, when it breaks support, What else? How do we know? How will we know? How will you know when the trade here has failed? Break support, yes, but red candle or sell signal. All right. We'll get the red candle usually first. Sometimes it happens quickly, almost at the same time. All right, red candle, right, and definitely a sell signal. That means it's failed. White candle, right, it hasn't failed. It hasn't failed. It's just letting us know, hey, there might be a change in direction. There might be a change in direction, but it hasn't failed yet. All right, but we need to pay attention. All right, good job, good job. This is a good trade here. All right, good job, good buy signal, good trade. Just hold on to it, okay? All right, anyone else, any other symbols you guys want to take a look at? Any other trades, any other symbols? Okay. we were hoping for more activity in the equity markets this week. All right. We had a lot of buying. We had a lot of buying. A lot of buying. A lot of buying last month. So the market might just be taking a rest. All right. So last month, we had a big candle here. This is all last month on the Dow. This big candle here, right? And then this is the current month, all right? And it's up for the current month, okay? So, and the markets will do that. Just take a breather for a while, okay? And so this is not the win. Nothing is being sold off, right? But nothing, they're not buying heavy either. So they might be just taking but everything is holding nicely. All right. So hopefully we'll get an update tomorrow, and then next week we'll see some good price action. All right. If anything changes, right, we'll see that in the price, and then we'll change. Right. No big deal. All right. No big deal. All right, guys. Anything for me before I leave? Any questions for me? Any questions? If you guys need, I'm doing one-on-one coaching. And some of you have contacted me, right? So take advantage of that one-on-one coaching, 1 hour free with me, okay? So things are starting to set up, okay? So now is the time. I want to help you guys. So free one-on-one coaching, all right? Even if you've done coaching with us already, all right? It's free coaching with me, all right? I've allotted some time for that, right? So get with me. All right, guys, take care. Have a good evening, good weekend. All right. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, David.
Bye-bye.